1.
Alright.
I don't look very enthused. Let me do that again.
This is...
Bert, you're the host.
Oh man, episode 1 of
What?
Stuff.
Good job.
Which is Strange Tales in Fear or Fun. Of Fear or...
I don't know, I made it up.
Shit.
Fucking...
It's got a title. It'll be
I was
begin for
legitimately
this.
walking down to get ice creams in the cold, and I was like...
That's what it was.
There's a U in there somewhere.
Yeah, there's a bunch of letters.
Was there unto? Or under?
Under Fear or Funny.
Fear or funny?
Under Fear or Funny.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm on a weird angle because I'm the host. This is the book of stuff.
Is that your fucking notes? Don't let everybody see the script.
Fine, buddy. You wrote
All
all
your
your episodes.
All your secrets.
All my
Nobody's
secrets.
going to be able to decipher that.
No, I can't decipher it.
Taking
Show the screen.
this dope quality. Yeah. We good.
It's all
Don't worry
good.
about it.
So essentially, this is our series where we're going to discuss and try to determine the truth behind weird things. Strange tales. So, okay, we're starting with the Luna Park Ghost Train Fire Demon.
Oh, great.
So,
Bring
what?
it back.
So you
Fun fact. I'm going to get you
Go.
off track straight away.
Yep.
Luna Park is older than Disneyland.
What?
Wow.
Oh, actually no.
Know that?
Actually, yeah, because it's opened in like 1800 something.
Some god-awful time.
Yeah, like I remember seeing it. Not in the facts I have available to me, I
What
don't
was the
believe.
attractions back then?
I don't know. A fucking stick.
Ghost train. Sticking with it, or laying in the middle of this open area.
Around.
I think it was the wheel.
It wasn't even a stick.
Boys, get around!
Come and see the first wheel.
Get around! Yeah, new
The
concept.
wheel.
The wheel.
We're going to get into some facts here before we get going.
Look straight
So,
down the camera when you say
Straight into the trains. Facts.
Facts.
Shut up.
I'm
So-
uncomfortable already.
God damn it. So, Luna Park is next to the Sydney Harbour Bridge, across the harbour, north of the Sydney Central area, as we all know.
Okay.
As we all know.
As we all know, all of you should already know this. So, in 1979, on June 9th, at approximately 10:15 p.m., a fire broke out within the Ghost Train, which was essentially, from what I can tell, it was just like basically those haunted house rides that go with the like travelling ones, where it's a little cart, 1979, and it's a little cart that goes around, and stuff jumps out at you, and I think there were people
But
inside the
this one was
jump.
like a rotisserie chicken because it was on fire. Cooking slowly as you get around.
Slowly cooked more and more. A mix of things, including poor water pressure and understaffing, allowed the fire to engulf the entire ride.
Paul Walker.
He wasn't there.
Rest in peace.
Approximately 35 people were on the ride at the time of the fire. 7 died, 6 children, 1 adult. One who was a parent of 2 of the children.
Oh, good.
And is part of the story I'm about to tell. Following the park...
Story yet?
Spoiler alert, man.
Yeah. Following the park... Following the park was found to have failed in their duty of care, and it was closed for a long time.
Killed 7
And
people.
this is where... Yeah.
6 of them were children.
That's the problem. You know, normally parks, you don't want to be killing the children that come in.
Generally.
But they already had the
don't
money,
wanna
so it
kill
was
the
cool.
children.
But now
Don't
we
you
get
think?
into the weird stuff. That's the wrong way.
So the 6 murdered kids, not the weird stuff.
No, not the weird
Not yet.
stuff.
Not even the fun facts.
So this is where we get into the Godson family. And
Godsend.
so the Godson. Godson. The
Godson.
Godsons were John, the father, Jenny, his wife, Craig, and Damien, their 2 children.
Oh,
I
damn
mean,
it.
Jesus.
And they were in Sydney on a family trip, essentially. They before this, they went to Taronga Zoo.
Oh, Tronga.
Yeah.
Nice.
And they were just like going around doing stuff.
Good family day.
Yeah, it was good. And they went to. Yeah.
Ah, let's get to the theme park. Look at how bad happens at a theme park.
No, never.
Start with the ghost train because it looks like it's on fire.
It's all
This
good.
place is going off.
Look at all the
Like,
lights.
this place is lit.
Oh, wow.
Fun fact, that's where the term lit came from.
Exactly. So essentially, they went to Circular Quay after the zoo to get hang around there a little bit, then catch the ferry over to the park.
That's good.
And it was here that Jenny remembered a busker came out of nowhere and singled out her son Damien, came up to him, put his arm around him, and so she decided to take a photo. I will now show you
That's what you do.
that photo.
Wow.
That is the man.
Okay.
I wouldn't be taking photos.
I'd be
So,
right. If it's the 80s and this guy walked up to me, I'd be running.
yep.
These fucking abs, but.
So, for
Dude, it's
audio
great.
listeners, because this will be released audio
Like,
only.
look, where is the...
Yep.
He's not even wearing undies.
So, this is a busker in a cowskin mask with horns and a loincloth.
It's a
And
really
nothing
shitty
else.
cowskin mask too. Like it's a real shitty one.
So, apparently, it's made out of literally separate pieces of cowskin. Is from what people remembered. And hair. Like, there's this fucking Afro dreadlock thing going on.
Imagine like a super rednecky KKK that can't afford white rags, so you got a cowskin. Put some hair on it and horns, and then went, you know what? All we need is the top half to be covered because it's hot out in the farms. But I should probably cover my wiener, so I'll put on some leopard print because
It's like the sexiest loincloth I think I've ever seen in real life. Like,
don't forget the feathers around the wrists as well.
no, that's
Like,
like
hold a little
100%.
voodoo stick by the looks of it.
Yeah, and so there's a thing where he looked like none of the other buskers, and
I hope so.
Yeah.
they've
He
never
still
seen a
the whole-
busker like this dude since. Never seen it.
I've never seen one like that.
This is
So this is
Like
the
a
interesting
busker.
thing, though.
It's like a shaman.
Later that night, that child there, his brother and his father all died in that fire.
Hey,
The busker after this walked away and was never seen again.
yeah, but that
Right
kid
after
died.
this photo.
that kid died?
That kid died.
So that kid's dead.
That kid, yeah, him and his brother and his father.
Okay.
So that's Damien there, his brother Craig, and his father John. So then we get into
The sounds.
this man. Who was this mysterious busker? Could he be responsible for the fire itself?
I went to the local gym and had a look.
This is the theory. So the prominent theory that this is a man, it's called Moloch. It's written M-O-L-O-C-H, but it's pronounced Moloch because it's Jewish.
Moloch.
A Canaanite god of child
Moloch is
sacrifice.
Cow.
Is that on purpose?
God damn it. So yeah, it was a Canaanite god of child sacrifice. Referenced in the Bible. Specifically, here's a little bit from the Bible for you. Jeremiah 32:35.
Yeah.
And they built the high places of Baal, which are in the valley of the son of Hinnom, to cause their sons and their daughters to pass through the fire unto Moloch.
Okay. What did Mel look like?
So,
Like
I
that.
don't know. I'm pretty
Here
sure.
he is! Ah, yes. Ooh.
Cowman.
He's got like letter holes in his chest.
Yeah,
and
so
a big fire in the bottom.
so this was actually they believed that it was a furnace that they believed they put children into to sacrifice to
This is
him.
too creepy.
Far
I don't
away.
want to watch this no more. I want off the ride. I want off the ghost train.
I feel like
Nah, mate, she's on fire.
That's why I want off.
no, you're stuck
Push the
now.
button.
I was gonna say, wasn't there a movie where they trapped people inside cows and burnt them, and it was like 300 or
They do it, yeah. They do it in something. No, but it's in it is
It's like
in a movie. I do remember
that
that.
stylish like.
Wicker Man.
I mean, it's
Bees!
essentially bees.
Not the bees!
It is essentially that. Like it was essentially the brass bull or whatever it was
Yeah,
called, where it was
that
a way of torturing people and stuff.
Yeah, they're
Like it was
like-
essentially this. It was a big ass cow furnace,
Great.
and you shove people into it.
Would that be the fucking title of this?
Big ass cow
Big ass
furnace.
cow furnaces.
So,
cow.
and I mean, as you see in the picture there, he does kind of bear a resemblance to
Yeah, no
the.
fucking fool.
Cowman, yep.
And it's also possible he was just an eccentric busker.
Yeah.
Just happened to be hanging out. The thing is, with the fire, it was ruled an accident. They were never able to determine the cause of the fire. They were never able to rule out anything like arson.
That guy.
This guy, he's
And that was the thing, like,
And the
people
fact
point
that
out,
they're
like-
holding a lighter.
Yeah, and the fact that they're making carnival rides out of wood.
Yeah, and so like people have pointed out, like
we found clues.
people have pointed out that if it is a goddess child sacrifice through fire, literally, like that is specifically his MO as a demon is burning children.
I think it's fucked up that
children
this
died.
dude just walked up to this old man.
Yeah, well, this is the thing where
and
his
just like put his arm around him and he's like, oh!
the mother
No,
said
it's
like
like,
he literally
oh,
Well, it would be fucking, what was it, 70 something? So it's
yeah.
like clicking.
But he like he walked through a crowd of other people apparently where he just ignored everybody else and went straight for that child who does not look comfortable.
Of course not! If this guy was to me today, I would be like, the fuck is happening? I'm out.
Because I think like the freakiest bit is the eye holes. Like you see nothing.
The whole picture too. Like,
I believe there is actually a little bit of cropped in this one. There is like the other sun is vaguely seen on the
It
side.
didn't even look like they tried to like get the background in or nothing.
No, I think because yeah, it's slightly bigger in the full thing, but I didn't have that one for this.
damn.
And to this day, nobody has come forward as being this man or even
Would you?
knowing who he is.
Oh god, no.
And it's one of those things like,
Fuck no.
you're not really in trouble if you do it, though. It's just like, I was just a
good,
crazy
and it
dude.
was me.
So this is the demon of the ghost train fire.
Fucking horrible.
So what do you think? Do you think this guy is an actual demon or just like some crazy
No,
dude?
for sure.
Totally
100%
demon.
confirmed.
Uh,
Demon
Tell you
confirmed.
what, this picture,
That's a hell of a coincidence.
Yeah.
it's pretty coincidental.
That's up there. Moloch did it for sure.
It,
I like it.
Were there other sightings of this guy around like Circular Quay?
No.
Like no one knew him as like,
No.
oh, it's the weird
no,
cow
no one
guy.
ever went.
Oh,
He'd
I
never been
reckon
seen
it's
there
guy.
before, never been seen since. Just
He literally
that day, that one day, he
I
showed up, got this photo, disappeared.
I would say this if
And
this was
killed
my
some children.
yeah, if this was my first day busking and they closed Luna Park and they like because a cow god murdered people.
You're like, oh, sorry,
Sweet. He's now. This is why people are now those statues that paint themselves gold because you can't dress as a cow god because people are like, oh, you killed a kid, but if you're a gold man, you
The
do.
gold men have never killed
Children
children.
that don't move.
That's it.
It is a known fact. So yeah.
Well, that was fucking
This
terrible.
is so yeah.
I'm glad that that picture exists.
So this is stuff.
Stay tuned for more stuff.
Like, share, and subscribe for more creepy shit.